Feds are going to make a big decision today. It's really big for the market. Are they finally going to pause? Are they going to stay dovish, hawkish? What are they going to do? Are they going to raise in the next couple months? Welcome back. What's up, everybody? A new week, a new episode of The Brief. My voice sounds terrible because I was at an event, so I lost it. I'm sitting in a car shooting this so I can get the data and news out to you guys. So it's not going to be that studio quality sound. But what does it matter? Let's jump into it. 2482 is the current inventory in San Diego, which is still all-time low, terrible. Rates as of last week to this week kind of remaining flat. We did not get the pullback with the lower CPI. I think the market is waiting on the Fed announcement to see what happens. I think this will dictate what happens over the next 60, 90 days with rates, the market, everything. What else is going on out there, right? Huge week. We've got, I think there's retail sales, CPI, the Fed. It's a big week for data, a big week for the market, the rates. And yeah, across the country, inventory problems. Buyers are having to get really aggressive. What does that mean? They're having to go back to remove contingencies, pay more. The sellers have their cake and eat it too. So yes, if you're a buyer and you're in the market and this is what you're dealing with, this is kind of par for the course. I don't think it's going to get any better because we're not going to get that inventory anytime soon. If rates bump down even a little bit more, you're just going to move more buyers off the market, off the sidelines, because of more affordability and all those factors that come with it. What else is going on? Did you guys know 45 million people rent here in US of A? It's a lot. So why do I mention that? Because 45 million people rent. A lot of people are focusing on that market. So for example, there's supposed to be 4 million homes sold this year. Out of the 4 million, 20% of those are being bought by investors that are renting those out. 33% as of last month, all transactions were purchased with cash. And everybody's like, where's all this money coming from? Well, guys, a lot of people lived on this earth longer than me and you possibly, and they've saved money, they sold stuff, they cashed out. But there is more money than you think. It's still in the systems. Also, I was having an interesting conversation this last couple of days about a bunch of different things, but one LO was pointing out saying, hey, did you notice on pay stubs, I'm seeing bonuses less than last year, but I'm also seeing overtime. Overtime is less. So are the employees out there, are they working less, making less? Is this going to put strain on the economy, on real estate? Are we going to come down? So we will see. But, there's just a lot of pain out there in the real estate market because we're just not getting inventory and rates were, kind of came back up again. So it's crazy. But obviously inflation came in at 4%. I think we're at 9%, 9.2 this time last year. So we're definitely coming down. We're just not seeing the economy cool off as much as we want. We're not seeing, the job market is still healthy, active, and people are employed. So that is what's kind of going on there. So, we'll see what happens with the Fed. Obviously, it will be announced after this comes out, but my guess is he is going to stay. He is not going to pivot. He's going to just not raise, but he is going to remain hawkish, saying if, these factors do not change or they don't cooperate with what we want or our expectations are, we could possibly see a hike in the future. I think they're realizing rents are coming down. All these things are coming down. The consumer is starting to slow. And I see it too. I really think that people are making money. People have money. But eventually, if they start burning through savings and rack their credit card up, eventually they're going to have to slow down. So is 2023 going to be our last bigger year of people traveling, spending money, getting it out of their system? And then next year, we're going to start seeing a real slowdown. Because if you start seeing that slowdown in travel and entertainment and experiences, and you start seeing that peak its head out, because consumers, we already know, we've already slowed down in buying, TVs and appliances, beds and furniture. That's come down. So if we start seeing the other piece come down where you're spending money, you will start seeing layoffs